You're wondering if all this effort to reduce your child's screen time is actually worth it, or if you're just making life harder for everyone involved. Maybe you've started questioning whether screen-free parenting is even realistic in today's world, or if you're setting your family up for failure by going against what seems normal. I understand those doubts, but what if I told you that the long-term results of screen-free parenting create advantages that will transform your child's entire life trajectory? By the end of this video, I'll show you exactly what success looks like and why every difficult day is building something extraordinary. Here's what most parents don't realize about the long-term impact of screen-free parenting. You're not just changing your child's entertainment habits. You're literally shaping the architecture of their developing brain during the most crucial years of neural development. Children who grow up with minimal screen exposure develop stronger attention spans, better emotional regulation, and more creative problem-solving abilities that compound over time. These aren't small advantages, they're fundamental differences in how their brain processes information and handles challenges. The most profound long-term benefit is something researchers call deep focus capacity. Screen-free children develop the ability to sustain attention on single activities for extended periods without needing external stimulation. By age 7 or 8, they can read books for hours, work on complex projects independently, and engage in imaginative play that lasts all afternoon. This isn't just about entertainment. This deep focus translates directly into academic success, creative pursuits, and eventually career achievements. What's remarkable is how screen-free children handle boredom and uncertainty. Instead of becoming anxious or demanding entertainment when they have nothing to do, they naturally generate their own activities and interests. They become comfortable with quiet moments, enjoy their own thoughts, and develop what psychologists call intrinsic motivation. They pursue activities because they find them genuinely satisfying, not because they're seeking external rewards or stimulation. Here's something that will surprise you about social development. Despite concerns that screen-free kids might be left out, they actually develop superior social skills. Without the option to retreat into digital worlds during uncomfortable social moments, they learn to navigate real human interactions, read facial expressions and body language more accurately, and develop genuine empathy through face-to-face connections. They become the children other kids want to be around because they're fully present and engaged. The academic advantages become obvious by elementary school age. Screen-free children typically show stronger reading comprehension, better mathematical reasoning, and more creative writing abilities. But more importantly, they develop what educators call learning resilience. They can handle challenging material without becoming frustrated, work through problems methodically, and find satisfaction in the process of understanding rather than just getting correct answers. One of the most significant long-term outcomes is emotional regulation. Screen-free children learn to process difficult feelings without external distraction. They develop healthy coping mechanisms, can sit with uncomfortable emotions until they pass naturally, and build genuine self-confidence based on real accomplishments rather than digital achievements. This emotional strength becomes the foundation for mental health throughout their lives. Here's the practical insight you can implement immediately to start seeing these long-term benefits. Create what I call success documentation by keeping a simple journal of your child's non-screen accomplishments. Note when they engage in extended independent play, solve problems creatively, or show emotional resilience. This documentation serves two purposes. It helps you see progress during difficult moments, and it reinforces to your child that their real-world achievements are valued and noticed. The transformation isn't immediate, and there will be challenging periods, especially during the initial transition away from screens. But parents who stick with screen-free approaches consistently report that by age 8 or 9, their children have become genuinely different people. They're more confident, more creative, more resilient, and more capable of deep relationships and meaningful pursuits. What's most encouraging is that these advantages continue building throughout childhood and adolescence. Screen-free children become teenagers who can focus on long-term goals, resist peer pressure more effectively, and maintain authentic relationships. They enter adulthood with attention spans, emotional regulation skills, and creative thinking abilities that give them tremendous advantages in both personal and professional contexts. The long-term vision of screen-free parenting isn't about raising children who never use technology. It's about raising children who have such strong internal resources, focus abilities, and emotional regulation that they can use technology as a tool when appropriate rather than needing it as a crutch for entertainment, emotional regulation, or social connection. Remember, every day you choose screen-free alternatives, you're investing in your child's future capacity for deep thinking, meaningful relationships, and genuine satisfaction with life. You're giving them advantages that no amount of educational apps or digital learning can provide. Comment below and let me know what you are currently struggling with relating to your kids' obsession with screens. Click the link or check my bio to discover an ebook that can give you all the skills that you need to stop your child's screen addiction.